of it, you know, going into lockdown, coming off again, going back into lockdown. Yeah, this Kinkyu Sengen is just ridiculous. So we're heading over here, and over there in the distance is Honmonji. So Shinto shrines and Honmonji, Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples. We are visiting a Buddhist temple today. One of the differences between a temple and a Shinto shrine is that the front of it, a temple has a gate. It's more like a gate, whereas a shrine has a smaller torii gate. So this gate that you see in the front over here, this temple has a door. Like it shuts. It shuts at like 6 o'clock from what I can tell. Whereas for Shinto shrines, they don't have doors. It's just open. So this is a very nice part of the neighborhood. I'm just saying. Okay, just watching. You know, I heard the death rate for you know, holding on to cameras and walking is pretty high. Traveler Heart says vending machines everywhere. That's what I remember from Japan. Yeah, a lot of vending machines. Look at this. Wow. Should just go back to people's note. So this is quite nice. This is like you can take it and you can just post it straight into Instagram. Nice, very picturesque. Really high death rates. No, I'm just joking, but it's you know, I can imagine that happening. I'm sorry. I think the sound is not very good. You guys might have to tune up a little bit, and I really apologize for that. I'm a cheapskate, so I didn't get a mic because that cost a bomb. Okay, so over here, because up there is what's that? Up there is Honmonji temple, and within the temple there are like different places where you can, you know, pray for good luck. Just a disclaimer, I'm an atheist. I do not believe in gods, but I think this is very interesting. So for this, all the praying sites have different different purposes. All right. Our Traveler Heart says, what camera are you using? Also, this is a GoPro 9. I'm using GoPro 9. Yeah. So this particular place, you can tell if you can read Chinese. If you are wishing, if you're hoping, if you're praying for like to prevent disasters from happening to your family, to have like a good birth, if you're pregnant, if you're expecting a baby and you want a good delivery, you come and pray here. So yeah, that's just one of them. There are a lot of them. This one, what's this one? Suishi Kyoe. This one's probably for your children as well. This is a little bit different. Honsein. Okay, this one I'm not too sure. This is more like I would say a funeral. No, not funeral. Sorry, like a grave. Because you can see over there on the sides they have like buckets where you can fill with water, and then you use those water to come and clean the tombstones of your descendants. Shrine Street. Yeah, this is kind of like Shrine Street. Over here, what is Wazukamo? Michi Tokuto Keizai to. I'm not too. Oh no. This is also kind of like a grave of sorts. The graves don't really look like graves. Yeah, like Boogie Street bus shrines. That is an awesome way to put it. That's an awesome way to put it. So you can come and pick and choose what shrine you want to come and pray at. This is like a bus. I think it takes people from the station to over here. On this one, they sell senbei, rice crackers. Yeah. So this is Honmonji, everyone. So typical, like when you go to, okay, I'm gonna make way for this truck. I don't want to stand in the middle of the road. Okay, so when you come to a temple, what you have to do is, I think most people don't understand what they have to do when they enter a temple. When you come to a Japanese temple like Honmonji, the first thing that you have to do is to go to the gate and then bow, ojigi suru. So you have to pray. Not really pray, but kind of pay respects to the place that you're going to, right? And the thing is, although the gate is open, it is considered rude to actually enter through the main, rather the center of the gate. Alright, this is because the gods, Buddha in this case, walks through the center of the gate itself. So us mortals are not supposed to go, walk in his path. We're supposed to be on the side of it. Alright, so rule number 1 is do not walk through the center. Rule number 2 is to bow. Alright, so let's give it a shot. By the way, there's a junior high school, not a junior high school, an elementary school over here, a primary school. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Ah, that's cool. That's the first, because really, if you ask me, I don't know anything about, temples and stuff like that. Okay, so it's the same concept, apparently. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, so let's give it a shot, right? Let's go. So, Honmonji. Dun, dun, dun. So, we come over here, and then what do? We bow, right? 1, 2, 3, bow. Okay, and then we go. Alright. I hope Buddha will forgive me for, even though I don't really believe in this sort of stuff, but forgive me for using a camera to come and film you. We'll see. Then let's see over here. What is this? Okay, this is probably the same as, yeah, this is like a place where the deceased depart, basically like a grave. It just looks very zen. I mean, look at the gardens. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Traveler Heart says the temples in SG also have a raised platform that you step over. Of course, when you step over and look over your feet, you're bowing your body at the same time. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, Galia Crusader, hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So apparently in Japan there's this very strange practice, and I don't really understand why. Almost every temple, big temples and big shrines, they are located on top of a flight of stairs. It's always a climb to go up. I'm assuming this is because it's kind of like overcoming obstacles to go and wish for your, pray for your health or something like that. So there's trials and tribulations that you have to overcome to be able to get up there, and so this is one way of signifying it, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh yeah, Galia here's the cicadas. I run out of flash that one textbook that's featured in Love Life. Yeah, so this is a very typical Japanese summer. In summer over here, there's cicadas, semi as they call it, and it's so noisy. It's not too bad in Tokyo because not much greenery over here, but if you go out into the countryside, it is deafening. It is so loud, incredibly loud. But yeah, let me just say, ha! I'm here! Yeah. As you can see, I'm kind of enjoying myself now before I actually go up, because when I go up, you guys are gonna hear me. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because it is a long climb. Traveler Heart says, I walked up the stairs at that Fushimi Inari in Kyoto, gave up halfway. Well, at least you gave up halfway. I feel like I'm gonna give up right now. It's like, I need to exercise more. Recently, I've gained so much weight. Man, I want to go back home now. Let's see. Fuck! Okay, I have to go up. Let's go. Oh, now that I actually have this shade over me, it's actually not too bad. It's cooling. The wind is blowing up from behind me. I feel like something is telling me to, push up there and enjoy the view. Let's go. Let's climb up. If you guys can see in the distance, up hanging over there, it is Hudin, as they call it. It's called Hudin. It means like wind chimes. And in Japan, summer is about wind chimes as well. It's about cicadas, it's about wind chimes. So when summer is over, you don't hear these wind chimes anymore. They're not ringing though, but okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, almost there. How far are we now? You know, now I understand why no one wants to come here. At least in this hot weather. But actually, this temple has events almost every month. A big event. So a lot of people actually come. But right now it's Wednesday. It's a Wednesday afternoon. It's very hot. Oh my gosh. So no one is really here, which is good. Perfectly good for filming stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh. I need to find somewhere to sit. Which, oh, there's even a freaking vending machine here. This is so strategic, right? People come up here, they climb the flight of stairs, they're so tired, and then you have a vending machine over here. Yeah, my connection is screwing up again. Okay. Okay, so this is Honmonji. I don't know if I can put my camera here though. Let me see. Yeah, why not? I'll explain to you guys some things anyway. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put at least over here so you guys can see. Yeah, so this is Honmonji. So what is the difference between this temple and let's say somewhere else? Honmonji has events every month, and let me just give you a quick rundown of the history of Honmonji. So Honmonji, it was built a long time ago. Anyone can hazard a guess? Yeah, the catch of the price was more expensive the higher you go. Yeah. So Honmonji was built in 1282. So 1282. It was built 739 years ago. So that is fucking long. That is so long ago. Right. It is a place where the resting place of who is that? Nichiren? I think it's called Nichiren. Oh, sorry, Nichiren. And so Nichiren was a Buddhist priest, and he was one of the how would you say? He was one of the propagators of the Lotus sect, I think, of Buddhism. So he came here, and not long after he passed away. He was a very zealous Buddhist priest. He made sure like in Japan you can only practice the Lotus sect. Yeah, apparently he was a big shot, and then he passed away over here, and this temple was built in honor of him. And then when was it? In 1945. In 1945, World War II, right? World War II. Tokyo got bombed. This was in March or April. It got bombed by US forces. Tokyo was affected, and almost everything that you see over here was destroyed, except for the gate that we passed through and one more building. So everything here, almost everything here is reconstructed. Yeah, that's basically the history of this temple. And then in every month, this temple holds very big events. So in January there is what's that? Hatsumode. Hatsumode is the first temple visit of the year. There's a whole line of people just lining up all the way to the bottom of the stairs and even more, just to have the first temple visit over here. In March they have Setsubun. Setsubun is they're like throwing soybeans to get rid of demons, to get rid of all the bad evil spirits. And I think in 2 weeks, from 2 weeks from now, we are entering Obon. So Obon is kind of like Halloween, kind of like Halloween. In Chinese culture, is like the the Gui, like the Ghost Festival. Yeah, they call it Obon over here. And exactly 2 weeks from now, they will have the Obon Dori. So Obon Dori is like they dance. There's a dance for the dead. It's quite nice. It's set up in the middle of the square, which I'll show you later. And it's usually held at night for 2 days. And then in sometime in October, that is one of the biggest events over here. In October, they have what would you say? They have this called I think it's called the Mando Festival, which is like the Buddhist festival of lights and lanterns. So when we walked from the Ikegami station to here, it's about 2 kilometers. It takes about like 15 minutes, maybe even more. They will carry this big lanterns. There's like over 3,000 of them, of these big lanterns, and then they'll carry all the way up over here. And this is a very big event that's happening in October. I believe it's like 11, 12 and 13 of October. And it's so big that it attracts up to 300,000 tourists and Japanese people as well. And it's so big that it actually causes traffic jams throughout Tokyo. It affects the whole of Tokyo. It's hard to believe, right? But right now it is silent. It's quite silent. When it comes to like autumn or winter, it will be very busy. It will be very busy. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's more of my connection actually. Sorry about that. Was my my phone is so hot right now, and so is my camera. Whew. Let me just adjust this and I'll show you guys around at least. Dun. Yeah, it's not a connection, it's my connection, sorry. Alright, so let's take a look around. Let's take a look around over here. Let's see. So this one, okay. So if you hope to have better finance, like you want your company to grow financially and to be bigger,